To me, a movement practice is something that makes you feel good, promotes longevity, and works your body in an organic way.
I think it's about the relationships and how they change my life.
To me, a healthy body that's functional, being able to use the movement that we practice every single day.
I realized that I just like the idea of just playing around, and coming to Loco Motion actually taught me how to play with my body, how to flow.
It's really just freedom of expression. It's just being able to create in that void or that vacuum and just being able to explore.
There's no one part of it that's greater than the other, but they all fit perfectly together.
Learning how your body works, I feel like I've become very aware of muscles I had never thought about before, and trying to learn to make them better.
You can't live your life without moving around, so developing a relationship with the body, learning about my shoulder, learning about my hip, learning about my spine, what those things can do.
It's different because you don't question it, you just do it. Like, oh, pull yourself up on a rope. No, I've never done it. Okay, good, do it.
It incorporates a little bit of everything.
This really incorporates most aspects of other things I've tried in my life.
I don't even think of this place as a gym. I came here because of the diversity of the stuff that we do.
There's this focus on the process of learning, not just getting to your goals, but how are you getting those?
You have this community of people that you see and you recognize every time you come in. Also, every single class is different. We never do the same thing twice.
The curriculum sort of resets itself every 6 weeks. It never gets boring. And all the other things I've done before would keep my interest for a while, but they get repetitive.
I brought everybody here as my family. Everybody who comes in, I make them like my extended family.
I trained in martial arts, in Kempo Jiu-Jitsu and Sambo. I ran cross country. I tried my hand once or twice at lifting weight, a little bit of this and that.
I never had any background in working out at all. I never went to a gym, nothing.
I didn't do a lot of sports as a young person. I ran a lot, so it was a lot of the same stuff.
I sort of didn't do much of anything. I would try to go to the gym, I would try to walk around a lot, but I never considered myself an active person. I have a long history of dance training, but no strength work until now.
I would go to the gym, I would go by myself, I would dread it all day, it was a chore.
I don't know if I have a favorite thing to do. I've always seen other people do things and say, okay, I want to get to be able to do that.
My favorite thing to practice is the organic strength because it's something I've never done.
My favorite thing to practice is handstands.
The press handstand, it's something I'm working on. It's slowly coming along.
I remember my first class, I had no idea what was going on. I felt like I couldn't do anything, and the people who were here were so supportive and encouraging, and it's been like that since I've been here, and that's why I keep coming back.
Whether I'm really having a rough day and coming in here and using this as an experience to lift my day up, or I am coming in here on a high, I can trust this community to always be a positive force in my life.
Everyone's here because they want to get better and learn at something, and everyone, for that reason, is just such a good partner to work with.
The fact that it is a community, you don't really get that in another gym. You don't really interact so much with the other people.
The community is amazing, and people are there to help you, not just sit and watch you.
Coming here and feeling safe and feeling warm and loved. Someone who moved back here and didn't really have a community for a while, I found it here.
I found people that I could talk to about things that interest me in health and wellness. I found a group of people who love it just as much.